is in a highly precarious situation. If this data is corroborated, it will indeed put an enormous strain.
Attention, please, everyone. 5 minutes ago, Sir Nicholas Webb informed us that if we ignore his demands, the next leak will be bigger and a lot closer to present day. Meaning that sources, assets, and even agents will be at risk. The diplomatic hit we have already taken is irreversibly detrimental to our national security, global interests, and Great Britain's standing in the world. Further jeopardizing that is not an option. It has been decided to accept Webb's demands and grant him immunity. Giving in is not giving up. Quite the contrary, we do this to protect the country we all love. It is time to stand down. Thank you. Bond, congratulations. Your performance in Vietnam proved beyond a doubt you'll make an excellent 00.
What are you doing? We can't let Webb get away with this.
What we do is my call. The world's not fair, Bond. I thought Greenway taught you that.
Don't bring Greenway into this.
Em, we have to go. The Prime Minister's waiting.
Moneypenny will debrief you, then go home and get some well-deserved rest.
All I'm saying is that it could be a giant bluff. I'm just not convinced that he's got anything more recent.
Why wouldn't he? No doubt about the authenticity of the first batch released.
Security around Thayer is impregnable, I'm sure.
How you doing, Bond?
Whitlock? I can't believe Em's doing this.
Or Webb, for that matter.
That's not how it works.
This is months of overtime for me. Years, possibly.
What about Damien and the cover-ups? We'll sit on that too.
Well, after last night, that feels like ancient history. But what a splendid job you did in Vietnam. Quite the turn of events after, though. I mean, Webb protecting Thayer for patriotic reasons to him throwing the entire nation under the bus for personal immunity. But he'll probably come up with some narrative to justify himself and pretend he's really taking the moral high ground.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'll see you around.
I believe his son pretty much confirmed that Sir Nicholas had access before he died.
Glad I'm not Em.
Or Bright, for that matter. Always so chummy with Webb. That used to cause a lot of envy in Westminster.
Immunity? After all he's done?
I'm sorry about Greenway, James, but...
Well, she's not.
She's doing her job. And she's doing it well.
And that's it? You're happy to just walk away?
No, but I also have a job to do. I wrote some code to stress test some of their safety layers, and I'm going down there now. But I can see that you're not done ranting. Come, walk with me.
Thayer is a complete scam. Webb lied to MI6 for more than a decade. He started out using the 00 program as a scapegoat, destroying 009 and Greenway's lives. Cressida and the other recruits dead or maimed. Monroe? And now he's leaking top-secret intel to the press, and we're just letting him get away with it. But how the hell has it come to this?
He's been one step ahead all along. There's a sixth sense, I swear.
He doesn't need one. He's monitoring his own tech, and we've let him.
Come on, get in. Actually, we are certain that he hasn't. 2 full sweeps and a third one concluding as we speak. Thayer isn't and never was compromised.
Come on, Moneypenny. We saw it at Webb HQ, and Damien pretty much confirmed it.
Nevertheless, no breach has ever occurred.
Then explain to me how they could have a whole department at Webb Industries dedicated to sifting out Thayer's mistakes if they didn't have a live feed of everything Thayer ever delivered. We didn't make that up, Moneypenny.
What can I say? Unless Webb has some quantum-entangled mirror computer, it's just not possible.
Hang on. Hyperion. That's gotta be it.
What?
It was something Damien said. In Greek mythology, Hyperion is Thayer's brother and consort. That makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. Tech like that is sci-fi, doesn't exist. Probably never will.
But what if it did? What would you have to do to eliminate the threat?
If it were that simple, destroy or remove the core. You'd render the quantum cloud meaningless.
The data can't be read without the core.
Nope. The core is the magic key.
Wait, you're not actually buying any of this, are you?
What if it's true, though? We can make this whole thing disappear.
But it's not. Okay. And I am with them on this. We have no choice but to give in. Even if we had solid intel, a gamble like that would be reckless, beyond any sense. It'd go against MI6's very reason to exist. It would be high treason. So you won't do anything stupid.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Promise me, James.
Cross my heart. Sorry, Moneypenny. This idiot's about to rob Q-Lab.
Bond.
I just wanted to check in. Where is everyone?
I sent them all home. Come, join me. Don't do it.
What?
Blame yourself. I knew him for 25 years. The good years and what came after. Operation Nightfall changed him. He slipped into darkness. Never could find his way out until you came along. The first light in more than a decade. And he came back. More alive than ever. And thanks to you, he went out with a bang and not with a whimper. And if that's not a reason to celebrate, then I don't know what is. To Greenway. And to you, James. Salute. Don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave.
To get the Hyperion, I'll need an edge. New watch, pistol, and whatever else Q's got lying around. Okay. Where would you leave a shiny new Q watch? Thanks for the tip, Bridget.
Credentials incorrect. Access denied.
Playing favorites, eh? Q has total access. All I need's a fingerprint. What was the last thing he touched? Got a fingerprint. Now how to get it off the glass. This should do the job. Damn. It's only a partial print. What else could be good for a clean print? It was the first of a new batch. And it was in the stress test chamber. Great. And another partial. I wouldn't like to end up on the business end of that. last. One whole print. Now let's see if I'm right.
Identity verified. Welcome back, Q.
Maybe I would have made a half-decent agent after all.
Q credentials inconclusive. Running diagnostics.
Don't worry, I'll be in and out. Thanks, Q. Promise to take better care of this one.
Detected. Initiating.
What? No, wait! Now, how do I get out of here?
Bonus ignition activated.
Let's turn up that heat. Okay. I better look around to find a way out. I doubt caution will get me out of here. A code-protected cabinet. I wonder what's inside. Starting a fire or setting off an explosion. Right.
Explosion chamber lockdown disengaged.
Shutter lock gone. Nothing to it.
Access granted.
Now, what's a beauty like you doing in a place like this? It closes when the countdown is triggered. Down. Just a cupboard. Full of explosives. Okay. Let's not stick around. Cover. Fast. This car's blast-proof and better be field ready, Q.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stress testing. Aptly named. Even Montgomery will struggle with this mess. Sorry, Q. Here's to new openings. What shiny new toys have you left for me, Bridget? Just the pistol to go.
Incorrect code. Access denied. Armory access granted.
Should have gone with that one first. Hello there. I've been looking everywhere for you. That's everything. Time to go.
Hello, James.
I wondered if you'd made it out alive.
With the 7 kinds of hell you raised, I practically walked out the front door.
Happy to be of assistance. What do you want?
Get to Webb, same as you.
Webb's finished. Disgraced and on the run. What makes you think I care?
Please, don't kid a kidder.
Let's hear it.
It's simple. You know where he is. I have the means to get us there.
And I don't.
Nice try, James. But we both know you're about to burn all bridges. Besides, I already know he's somewhere in the Antarctic Circle. So unless you plan to join a whaling crew, I'm your best shot. I pinned the location. We leave in 24 hours. Bring your trunks.
Well, when one door closes...
See you, Bond.
Take it easy.
You leaving, James?
Afraid so.
Well, hell of a thing you did. See you around.
What's this?
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
What's the difference?
I want what I want, James.
When you offered me a ride, I was expecting something a little more airborne.
What can I say? I prefer comfort over speed.
I certainly wouldn't mind your expense account.
Sure it could be arranged?
Who are you, really? No tricks this time.
You know who I am. I'm a thief.
That's a job description.
But we are what we do, James. Not to mention what we wear.
I don't buy all this.
Oh?
This is more than a job to you. You pretend to serve no cause, but you wouldn't risk so much for a simple paycheck, not unless you have skin in the game.
Leave it. It's not what you think.
Try me.
How did your parents die, James?
Doing something they loved.
Not mine. They died doing something they knew was right. And I'm going to finish it.
What? You're going to kill her. You could have gotten to him any time when you worked at Webb HQ. But why didn't you?
My client wanted to control him. I figured that was a fate worse than death.
And what changed?
You did. You backed him to a corner and made him more volatile, dangerous. In any case, I suppose you did me a favor.
I'm very sorry.
I don't need your pity. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
I've upset you. You know, I understand this whole no-strings routine. I was on my own for a long time. The thing is, those strings don't hold you back. They keep you up.
Your career with MI6 might be over, but you have a bright future writing fortune cookies.
I hit a nerve.
You must be quite the marksman. What do you plan to do about it?公安じゃ20分に合流します。やっぱり1時間ださい。
Is this normal? I don't mingle a lot with billionaires.
A client of mine runs a crypto vault out of an old nuclear bunker in the Hindu Kush. I figure normal is a spectrum. Would you mind?
What exactly are we breaking into?
Webb Industries' fabled R&D facility. All the greatest breakthroughs were developed right here. That includes the big brain in your basement. I knew about it, just not its exact location. What can I say? Sir Nicholas takes industrial espionage very seriously.
People want to come here.
You better believe it. It's the ultimate golden ticket.
Still, what's wrong with a tropical island?
Maybe the lease was cheap?
Optic camouflage, self-heating smart fabric. Compliments to your tailor.
And you sure wear it well.
Eyes on the bad guys.
Cable car station's up ahead.
Steep climb. Sentries?
Expect so. If I can reach that comms relay, I can jam the signal. Should give us an edge.
You brought toys. Nifty.
Here, give me a boost.
Why am I getting deja vu?
I said I was sorry.
Did you?
I'm sure I did. Meet you at the gatehouse.
She brings a submarine, thermal smartware, jamming device. Does she bring a rope? Look at you go.
Eyes on the bad guys, James.
Oh, now this is where those penalty pull-ups pay off. Now what? What have we here? So I figured it out, by the way. Your client is the CIA.
That's so?
They advances made MI6 top dog in the spy community. I bet the CIA would love to get back in the lead. Webb is the key, but they know he's too patriotic to defect. So they hired you to dig up some dirt on him. When I exposed him, he became a liability. Webb leaks our secrets. The CIA take a hit as well. This is all just damage control.
Quite the theory.
What's that?
Climate change.
What, too soon?
Close call. So how did I do?
Yeah, no. Not even close.
Really thought I was onto something there. Cable car's leaving.
New arrivals. Mostly senior staff from London HQ. Hopefully we'll be able to blend right in.
It's a big operation.
Webb's rounding up his lieutenants before MI6 can put the thumbscrews on them. It's what I would have done.
You don't say. Reach the lower platform. I see a way in. There are guards up ahead.
Well, comms are down. We contain it quickly and they won't be able to reach the alarm. You take the one on the right. I'll take the one on the left.
Deal. Huh?
Oh, my eyes! Oh, God damn it!
What the hell? That wasn't necessary.
Means to an end. You're no good to me dead, James.
I would have handled it my way.
Yeah, well, mine is faster. I'll meet you up top.
He's done for. What's up?
So far, so good. Next stop, cable car.
It's not a ski resort. We'll need staff IDs to board. Find a couple of newcomers and relieve them of their ID bracelets.
Oh, who knew spycraft involved so much petty theft? And what'll you be doing?
Laying low. I told you, a lot of familiar faces inside. I can't risk someone blowing my cover. Call if you need assistance, though.
Fine. Sit tight.
Norris and Vinton, you may pick up your ID bracelet at the HR counter. Norris and Vinton, your ID bracelet is ready.
Let's see. Trench, Lopez, Larson. Check. Yeah, everyone's accounted for. Except this one engineer who threw a fit and refused to get on the cable car. Some type of anxiety attack. Don't worry, he's not about to do a runner. I'm monitoring his tracking chip on my phone. Last thing we need is an outbreak of mass hysteria.
Found a lead on an ID. I need access to an HR person's phone.
Try a proximity hack. It worked wonders at the Webb Gala.
Very funny.
My eyes! It stinks!
Yeah, we gotta control the narrative. I have a guy over it.
Christ, what was that? Oh, God.
I noticed when we flew in. Armed guards all around the perimeter. Definitely wasn't like that the last time.
Jesus.
I was on the island.
God, it's a blackout. You've got this. Come on.
Please tell me you're talking about the air shuttle.
I'm sure it won't come to that. Management is taking certain precautions. They'll cut a deal. Don't you worry, it's just... Nigel, Gatehouse HR. We could use another couple of hands down here to sort out IDs. Your rivals are getting restless. Yes, well, let Miriam know when she's out of her meeting. Yeah, it's Nigel. I have a hysterical engineer on my hands who refuses to go on the cable car. Permission? What's this? Remote hacking attempt detected. Defensive software engaged. Are these notifications even real?
Well?
The hack failed. They must have built in an extra layer of encryption. Looks like I'm gonna have to nick the phone.
You do like petty theft.
Company appreciates your compliance. We're working tirelessly to resolve this unfortunate crisis and return you to your loved ones as soon as possible. Memorize it.
Is this too much for you? Need a hand?
I could use a distraction. HR guy at the counter.
Hang on. Eleanor Frost Operations. A word, please. Now.
Yes?
I'm looking for a rogue senior analyst. We have evidence that he's been corresponding with a rival corporation, promising...
Let's see. Somerset David. Got you.
What is that? That sharp pain. Right between the eyes.
To see it for the first time riding up. This great big structure emanating from the mist.
Okay, get me up to speed here. How many ID bracelets have we signed off on?
I'm looking for a rogue senior analyst.
7.
We have evidence that he's been corresponding with a rival corporation.
Macmillan makes 8.
Promising full
This is
amnesty
taking
in return
forever.
for
We're just
backdoor access into
not
our
equipped
systems.
for this information.
hell.
Did
May have
Norris
snuck
and
down on the
Vincent
roof
pick
of
up
the
our
Mystic
ID yet?
Bar.
Yep,
If we're
just
lucky,
now.
his
She was
ship
heading
will
over to the
arrive.
lounge.
If not, we have
Poor
the
thing was so
time bomb
strung
in
out
our
on sleeping
hands.
pills, she could
Have you
barely
seen
see
anything
straight.
suspicious?
36
No,
hours in
nothing
transit
of
will
the
do that to
sort.
you.
We already have
I'll
a
cross it
pursuit
off the
coming
list.
close. I'm sure the bastard won't get far. If you do see something, though, call this number. And only this number. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
They're sure taking their sweet time.
Bet Trench is enjoying a hot bath by now.
Oh, don't remind me. Say, what's going on with your mate? He looked pale as a sheet on the ride-in. Afraid of flying?
No. Some sort of stress-induced anxiety attack. I must say, I'm rather worried about him. He wasn't built for this sort of pressure. I'm gonna have a word with management.
You're a good friend, Karen.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Dr. Lucinda Swan, Touch Analytics. You could say I'm at the heart of this.
Somerset?
Yeah? Who's this?
Fellow traveler. Can we talk? Now listen, David. Your pal Kieran is working on a plan to get you on the next chopper out, but he needs your ID to authorize the transfer order. He sent me to fetch it.
Kieran did that? But how do I know I can trust you?
You don't need to open the door. Just slide it under.
Okay. Here goes.
Nice one. Hang in there. I'll be in touch.
Bless you.
I've been waiting 45 minutes for my ID.
Okay, but just consider where you are for a moment. Web R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
Nah, still at the gatehouse, waiting to get my ID.
Why are you here?
I'm the company's executive.
I don't know why you losers complain about spots.
Is that Nora St. Vincent? Look, she's even got her ID bracelet. Should have been on the cable car. Nora! Rise and shine, Nora.
Don't. Let her sleep for a while. She's dead to the world.
Nora St. Vincent. Sleeping on the job.
Again. Is it just me, or is something or someone
IDs are in the
moving
bag.
around?
Good. Meet me by the cable car.
No idea what happened there.
Well, it's a little late for that, isn't it?
Well done. Who do we get?
I'm David Somerset, Senior Robotics Engineer. And you are Nora St. Vincent, Webb's private masseuse.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Touche.
After you.
Scanning. David Somerset, Robotics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed. Scanning. Nora St. Vincent, Nanomechanics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed.
Don't give me that look.
I need you to promise you won't make any moves before I do what I came here to do.
For England, James?
No games, Isola. Do we have a deal?
Just don't fail. One way or another, Webb dies today.
Now what?
We need to get our bearings. That service robot looks friendly enough.
When in Rome?
Scanning ID. Greetings, David Somerset. Senior Test Engineer, Robotics Department. Where is your tracking chip? I do not detect a signal.
Tracking chip?
Company policy. You should have received the implants on the plane.
Ah, must have missed it. Spent most of the trip in the bathroom. Nervous flyer.
Very well. I have notified legal. Someone will be in touch. Now, how may I assist you?
Where may I find Sir Nicholas Webb?
Sir Nicholas is located in the Operations Department Command Center.
Great. Do I have access to operations?
You do not. Your access is limited to the Robotics Department.
Just my luck.
Strange. Your face does not match the picture in our database. You are not David Somerset. Stay put while I notify...
Right. I'm going to operations. You should too.
You think Hyperion will be at the command center?
If not, it's your best chance of locating it. You're in robotics, I'm in nanomechanics. I say we split up, double our chances.
Works for me. Well, if you have a breakthrough.
If.
When?
Oh, take this. Pistol attachment. Fires a wireless electroshock projectile that will cripple an elephant and fry just about any electronic system. Might come in handy where you're going.
We've got those too.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, please await assistance.
Even here, the tech breaks down. Oddly comforting. Some type of test equipment. It's synced to the door panel. All fixed. Bet you would like this place.
David Somerset.
Seems I'm in the right place.
Ah, good show. Hope you're feeling better. I'm Ferguson, the head of department. Hop on that big platform over there and show you the ropes. So, you came in on the chopper this morning?
That's right. Straight from London.
How's the weather?
Not if you need to ask. You've been away too long.
Ain't that the truth? May I introduce the Autonomous Demolition Unit, or RECCE among friends. It's designed for urban disaster areas, able to clear a path through wreckage in mere moments, allowing medical aid to arrive safer and faster. Here, grab the controls and take it from... Let's get started. Issue a move command. Any direction you want. Good. Now, here comes the fun bit. Make RECCE demolish those crates.
Smash it. Just don't get in its way.
RECCE is equipped with a full array of detection sensors. As long as you have a heartbeat, you're perfectly safe. All right. I think you've got the hang of it. Stay put while I reconfigure the pen. Only take a minute. I'm curious, what exactly are the accusations against Sir Nicholas? I'm getting mixed messages down here.
You know, high treason, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder. Just slap on the wrist stuff, really.
Must be false. Something a troll farm cooked up. Stuff they can do with deepfakes these days. Anyway, here we are. Our most promising creation. Tabula rasa, general-purpose android. This unit can master virtually any function.
Cool. I imagine law enforcement agencies would be lining up.
Not an option, I'm afraid. Company policy. Public isn't ready for it. The functionality is totally there, though. Okay, you can leave the weapon back in the rack. Wouldn't want an accident now, would we?
Pity. It was starting to grow on me.
Well, that's all the time I have, I'm afraid. We'll pick this up later. Have a look around. I suggest you try the piano. Advanced mimicry. It'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time.
Good to have you on the team, Somerset.
James, what's your status?
Happily single, thank you very much.
I made it past nanomechanics. The utility area behind the research space connects every floor.
Utility area. Got it.
Motion detected. Activating dynamic impulse response sensors. Mimicry systems engaged. Proceed with test.
I lead, it follows. Good to know. This takes me back. Right, back to work.
Blimey. That finger dexterity's amazing.
The floor is warm in here.
Oh, yes, the platform is temperature controlled for extreme conditions testing. Crank it to max and you can drop. Hey! Who messed with the controls? Gotta be another laptop in storage.
Insufficient clearance.
Time to turn up the heat.
Is it just me, or is it getting hotter?
Coast is clear.
What was that? Oh.
Motion detected. Activating dynamic impulse response
The
sensor.
glass wall looks delicate.
Mimicry systems engaged. Proceed with test.
Come on, put your back into it.
That felt wrong.
Okay.
My fault. I was trying to make it do the robot. I'll go fetch a broom.
Shooting range activated. Weapon deployed. All clear. Proceed with test.
Still not convinced. Better try one more time. There's science.
Had enough?
May come back later to conduct a control experiment.
You won't be the first.
What could possibly go wrong?
After the proxemics trials, I'm requesting a transfer to the disaster relief team.
Why? Cognitive memetics isn't edgy enough.
Have you seen the specs for the next-gen disaster response unit? It's so cool. It uses plasma waves to cut you off.
Cleaning in progress. Cleaning in progress.
Starting to feel unwelcome. Up we go. There's a view to die for. Precarious? There's got to be another way back in. I'll take the next one.
James, how's progress?
Great. I'm progressing.
Glad to hear it.
Whoever thought they'd need a balcony at minus 30 degrees? I salute you.
Word of warning. I just ran into a guard who wanted to scan my ID bracelet.
Oh, we compromised him.
He's, having a lie down. But clearly we're not supposed to be back here.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'll wait for you on the landing.
It's perfectly safe. Webb doesn't cut corners.
No, that'd be too pedestrian for him. He only dabbles in high treason.
Allegations. Nothing more.
Your loyalty is moving.
So what if it's true? The establishment always has it in for a visionary. Why would...
Clearing next area. Searching another room.
Oh, I'll let you explain losing him then.
Changing position. Searching another room.
Making sure this is clear. Over there, over there. Right.
Weird.
Target spotted. Engaging. Okay, bring it in. Pushing up. Shocking flashball! I can't see! He disappeared in the smoke! He's reloading! Get him!
Took a while.
Oh, you know, boys and their toys. How was nanomechanics?
Not much to look at. Shall we?
Isola Vale.
Lindsay, hi.
What on earth are you doing here? I heard you were let go.
Long story.
I'm afraid we have a little time for chit-chat. Sir Nicholas expects a debriefing right away.
And you are?
Kittredge, Special Intelligence Task Force.
Never heard of it.
Lucky you. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Right. Of course.
This conversation never happened.
You'd make a great con man, James.
Well, always nice to have something to fall back on. So how come you didn't know where this place was located?
I knew it was within the Antarctic Circle, same as everyone else. But the exact coordinates were classified. Even Damien was never invited down here.
Webb's own son. And no wonder the guy was troubled.
Please. There's no excuse for what Damien was. Webb just found a way to harness his son's worst impulses.
Oh, if life gives you lemons.
Pretty much. It's Webb. And that is Roger Finch, the chief legal officer.
I know. We met in a lift.
I've upgraded security. No one enters the command center but you and me.
That's 48
Well,
hours.
you heard the man. We need to boost our security level.
How do we manage that?
I'm sure there's an upgrade station around here somewhere. But you must do the heavy lifting again. This place will be crawling with management types like Lindsay back there. I can't risk being seen.
All right, we'll hang back. I'll go fast-track my career.
I'll poke about in the system. See what I can find. Hey, you might want to work on your fine motor skills.
Didn't see you there.
Insufficient clearance.
The truth is capital C classified. The Tattle must have a man on the inside.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global business partners realizing what's going on. We're sticking with the hacker attack story.
Miriam, what the heck? I left my stuff in the command center earlier, and now my ID has stopped working.
Not my doing, I'm afraid. Take it up with Roger Finch.
Great. How do I upgrade?
The ID station is in the security office. But it won't do you any good. No one enters without Roger's consent.
Forget it. Didn't need that insulin anyway.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global business partners
I'm looking
realizing
at department
what's going on.
schematics. Looks like the upstairs rooms are connected by vents. Could be a... James, I'm looking at department schematics. Looks like the upstairs rooms are connected by vents. Could be a way into the security office.
Good tip.
If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global business partners realizing what's going on. We're sticking with the hacker attack story. Kill that asshole. I don't care how.
Yes.
Next point on the agenda, please. Ravini, Yamazaki, Maxwell. Who else is still unaccounted for? We need to double the effort. These people can't fall into MI6's hands.
Look, I can't be sure, but... well, from what I was able to glimpse before Finch shooed me from the room, we're looking at a series of targeted leaks against Whitehall power players, almost as if...
We need to issue a statement that unequivocally exonerates Bright of any wrongful conduct. Check in with the crisis manager.
You said it, I didn't.
Our long-term strategy.
But it does make a chilling kind of sense. This immunity deal is just a ploy to buy time. Sir Nicholas knows the government will try and take him out the moment he lowers his guard. You can't very well change the world if you're sleeping with one eye open. We all knew he had to be plotting.
No, you got him wrong. Webb firmly rejects the great man hypothesis. On the contrary, it is his deeply held belief.
Weakling! What the hell?
Level 5. Moving up in the world. Isola, we're all set. Meet me at the command center.
It's a date.
Insufficient clearance.
We need to set up back channels with the Chileans, the Norwegians, every nation with an overlapping territorial claim of Antarctica. The diplomatic red tape ought to keep the Royal Navy at bay for at least some time. Next up.
You're getting good at this, James.
Remember our deal.
How could I forget?
Applies to Roger Finch as well. He's a civilian.
That doesn't make him any less punchable.
No sign of Webb. Or Hyperion.
Never mind. We're at the heart of his operation. The information you need will be on one of those terminals.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way down.
Okay, you poke around. I'll keep a lookout.
Think I know exactly where to poke. Just like that.
Bravo.
All right. Show yourself. There you are.
James? You might want to see this.
What are we looking at?
Predictive analytics. That's a neural network tree. Watch.
It's a roadmap.
Yeah, for overthrowing the British government in as few moves as possible. And it's dating Stephen Bright as the next PM.
It's a damn coup d'etat. How is this possible?
Well, looks like with Thea offline, Webb was finally free to use his mirror machine to his own gain. You really outdone yourself this time, James.
have to get down there.
James Bond. We meet again.
We do?
Roger Finch, Chief Legal Officer.
Oh, right. Elevator guy.
I'm sure this is all a big joke to you. Don't move. I will shoot. It's Finch. James Bond is here. I've got him poking about in operations. Sound the alarm. Let's see you wiggle your way out of this one.
Challenge accepted.
Let's go. We're about to have company. You should take the freight lift down. Webb is not going to leak the data on account of one rogue agent, but he will throw everything he has at you to stop you from reaching Hyperion.
What about you?
Webb's penthouse is directly above us. I'll wait for him there. Time to settle scores.
Isola, if it's closure you're looking for, I promise you won't find it. Not like this.
You really are very sweet.
The target is still here. Shoot on sight. Anyone have eyes on the CLO? Negative.
SBS Ray? Rogue MI6 agent with a chip on his shoulder. Serious.
Got it. There! Rush him!
He's in the lock. Can't be this easy.
Running diagnostic. Running diagnostic.
Be the beast. Here we go. Isola, I made it onto the lift. Heading down towards Hyperion. Did you locate Webb? Isola, copy.
He's on the freight elevator. He's headed for the side. Attack! He's stunned!
Damn it. I mean business.
Lift activated. Running diagnostic.
Don't get up, folks. I insist.
Have you lost your mind? You're talking about turning them into autonomous weapon systems. This is not what we do.
The order came straight from the top. Remove all safety restrictions and upload the defense software protocol.
No, I won't be a part of this.
Then I will. Step aside.
Oh, hell no. Need a way out. Now.
Well, out of the frying pan and into the meat grinder. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Finch?
Now you remember my name. Who's the joke now, Bond? Who's the bloody joke?
Last one. Thing.
Saving the brakes. What's it waiting for? Break the glass! Break it now!
found the override key. This better work. Crushing defeat.
Attention all staff. This is a level 2 alert. Anyone not performing critical functions is kindly instructed to return to their quarters and await further instructions. We apologize for the inconvenience. Attention all staff. This is a level 2 alert. Anyone not performing critical functions is kindly instructed to return to their quarters and await further instructions. We apologize for the inconvenience. Attention all staff. This is a level 2 alert. Anyone not performing critical functions is kindly instructed to return to their quarters and await further instructions. We apologize for the inconvenience.
More fans. They should lead to the lower levels. Let's stick to factory settings this time, shall we? Oh no. Yes. Throw your weight around. He's blocked. Gotta lower the bollard. Sure. Why make it easy?
Secondary alarm deactivated. Lowering safety.
Thanks, Reki. You really came through. How to get inside that structure? Ideally without being ground to a pulp. Gotta stop the centrifuge. Power source must be nearby. Great. Saw the area?
Generator down. Engine is 66%. Authorized personnel.
Killing it.
Generator down. Engine is 36% operational. Engine cut down. Energy levels critical. Electrostatic discharge in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for the masterclass, Ferguson. I'll put in a good word with Q.
Yellow warning. Engine inoperable. All systems
Okay.
diverting
Final
power
stretch.
to attempt stabilization. Yellow warning. Engine inoperable. All systems overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization.
Guess I'll make my own way down.
Yellow warning. Engine inoperative. Core systems overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization. Engine inoperative. Core
Must be an off
systems
switch somewhere.
overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization.
What are you saying? Who gave the order?
It was Finch. Told us to disable all safety restrictions and upload the defense software protocol. Said he was acting on your behalf.
Contain the situation before it snowballs. And find the intruder. He must not reach the silo.
So?
Webb's here. Isola? Webb is at the silo. You're in the wrong place. Isola? She's offline. Okay. Ominous. Hyperion. Brother consort. I bet he got a kick out of that one. A second quantum computer. It's the perfect sleeper agent. A threat so far outside of the box we couldn't even conceive of it. Well, that ends today, Webb. That's a promise.
Orange warning. Stabilization attempt failed. Fire eruption. Immediate action required.
Don't want to know.
Team moving in.
Get closer! Yep, be ready for action. Got eyes on him, in the corridor.
Stabilization. Fire eruption. Immediate action required.
Rushing out!
Remove the core, stop the leak.
Mr. Bond. Predictably unpredictable. Have you come for my other son?
Maybe this one you'll actually care about.
Not so fast. Health monitoring device. Like all tech, its purpose can be redirected. Such as dumping every last bit of MI6 data the moment that my heart stops beating.
I don't have to kill you to stop you.
Go on then. Risk it. Not so easy when you have so much to lose, is it? Thought so. Drop it. Kick it away.
Your very own magic mirror. It's clever, I'll give you that. Was overthrowing the government always part of the plan?
A last resort, nothing more. And like a great man once said, never let a good crisis go to waste.
Happy to be of service.
There is no flip side to the world I'm building. You think I'm a fiend. But make no mistake, Bond. The future will be grateful.
What did you do? You gave me your word.
You really should know by now, James. My word means nothing. I've most likely pierced the abdominal aorta. He doesn't have long. I'd keep the old ticker going if I were you.
Whatever happens, stop her. Don't let them have Hyperion.
Your parents' murder. Just another lie.
Oh, what can I say? I know my audience. This is business. Always was. The only reason I let you get this far is because you make for such wonderful distractions. Good luck, James. I really do mean it.
Where are you? I've been trying to...
I was right about Hyperion. Webb's dead. I stopped the leak, but Isola escaped from the core. You need to send in the cavalry. It'll be too late.
Faster! If she reaches that zone! Isola! Stop!
She must be heading for the docks.
Here we go again!
going for the boats.
Oh, no, you don't. Not this time.
Sorry, fellas. This one's mine.
Isola! Don't make me.
You won't. Let it go, James. Oh, look at you. Whole house broken. What a waste. They won't take you back, you know? You will rot in a cell and leave nothing behind but a blackened file.
This is Bond. The threat is neutralized. I could use a ride. +1.